Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
And you are tuned into Our Plugs of Community Connection, where culture, commerce, and community come together on one powerful platform.
Absolutely. This is a show that connects Black and minority-owned businesses, nonprofit organizations, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and change makers all in one place. We don't just talk, we build, we uplift, and we plug you into the resources that help our community grow.
Yep. From business ownership and financial empowerment to mental health, education, arts, culture, and justice. This is a space where real conversations meet real solutions.
I know that's right. So wherever you're listening, whether it's from home, at work, or on the move, stay locked in because you're officially plugged into Our Plugs, the Community Connection.
Now let's get into today's show. Good morning, Holly Springs, Mississippi. Good morning, Memphis, Tennessee. Today is Monday. Today is a new day, a start to a great new week. It's going to be a fantastic week all the way around. Even if you have to go to work, you're getting the kids ready to go back to school. It doesn't matter what you have going on. Today's going to be a great week, or this week is going to be a great week, and you got to claim it. You got to name it. You got to claim it. I also want to say good evening to our family and friends on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of our journey. Thank you so much for giving us your time. We truly appreciate you for being here. I want to remind everyone that every single morning, you're supposed to drink 16 ounces of water as soon as you wake up. Take your morning medications, take your vitamins, and eat you a delicious breakfast because, of course, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Now that is out of the way, and Miss Morningstar says I just run through them. I think it's because I've said them for so long. It's like when you sing a song, it just comes at you naturally. You just got to switch up the days, and sometimes you got a little adverb, just a little bit in there, ad lib just a little bit. But here we are to our affirmations, and we get those affirmations from the Queen, a fellow Capricorn, my little sister, Miss Morningstar. Good morning, Miss Morningstar. How are you?
Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. It's already
You gonna have to fix that attitude. No,
I know. I'm about to fix it because we gonna start the affirmations with a beginning of a new week. So, you know how Mondays are, y'all. It's hard. It's drag on. It's like here we go.
Here we go.
But we're gonna get through it. Welcome to a new week, guys. With peace, purpose, and an open heart. See, changing the narrative already. You're ready to handle whatever comes your way. The quiet strength that you have within will choose to focus on progress instead of perfection. It could be a little bit awkward being your own cheerleader and congratulate yourself on all your personal professional achievements, but taking the time to overcome self-sabotaging often will self-sabotaging thoughts isn't awkward, it's productive. So let's have a productive Monday. Okay, so let's get into these affirmations for the beginning of this week. So just start by saying, this is my week. Simple. This is my week. Abundance is coming towards me this week. A new week is a beautiful time for growth. This is a stress-free week. Claim it early. Claim it early. Despite how I feel, I understand this feeling and situations are temporary. This week, I'm showing my self-love. The power is in my hands. I make Mondays anything I choose.
Amen.
I will make the most out of every minute of this day. I am grateful for this new week. I will accomplish all my to-dos. I am filled with gratitude for a new week, a new day, a new week, and many new opportunities are ahead of me. Serenity, tranquility, and other pleasurable emotions engulf my being. Those are some words for you. I am letting go of my worries. I am reclaiming, my power. I am thankful and grateful for the days in my life. I trust my intuition, and I am always guided to make wise decisions. My my peace is my power, and today and every day I choose joy. So happy
Amen.
Monday, y'all. Yes, we got another week ahead of us, but we're gonna get through it, and then we'll be back on another 48 hours.
48 hours. Yes. And this upcoming week is going to be extremely eventful. It
Mhm.
is my baby's it is my baby's 8th birthday. So we are going to have
Yay!
a house full.
Big.
We are going to have a blast. And
I got my invite today.
yes, yes, looking forward to it. Looking forward to it.
Yes.
But in the meantime and in between time, let's see what this weather is all about. Holly Spring, yeah, pretty much. Everybody should have their fan. Yes, get that fan out because
Mine's got loud. Sorry, y'all, but
my look.
got it.
I like mine. Yes, it's
'Cause it's
hot.
hot.
All right, Hot Springs today. You have a high of 97, a low of 76. It feels like 108 degrees during the day. 83 at night with a 24% chance of rain. This is childish.
I feel that's so deceptive. It'll say 97, but feel like 108. What?
Mm-hmm. Winds are out of the west southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. A few clouds will be in the sky early, and then it's going to be hot and sunny in that order. Humidity is high during the day and very high at night. Look, drink your water, stay indoors, especially during peak hours between the hours of 11 until after 6. Stay in the house, period. Sit down somewhere. Or as my baby sis likes to say, sat down.
Sat down.
Sat down. Memphis, Tennessee. Again, today you have a high of 98, a low of 79. Feels like 110 degrees during the day and 87 at night. Yeah, get your fans out. Where them fans at for real?
Yeah.
We've got a
No
6%.
pun intended.
Not all the puns intended. Get them out. 6% chance of rain. Winds out of the west southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Few clouds early. Sunny and hot. Hot and sunny. Yeah, hot. Humidity is high during the day. Just, you guys, drink your water. Plain as I can't look. Fans and water. That should be what's on deck. Instead of grabbing your purse and all that. Look. Sit in the house. Save
You
your
don't even
money.
want to carry no purse. It's that hot.
No, I don't
You
want
don't want
nothing
to
on
hold
me.
nothing.
I
Okay.
barely want clothes on.
Okay. It's that hot.
You ever go somewhere and you see somebody and they want to hug you? No, look, it's too hot.
No.
Don't touch me.
Pause.
Pause.
With the pause, yeah.
Certain space and time in life as women, do not touch us. We're hot. Anywho, come on through Houston, Texas. You ain't out the woods.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Somebody on acknowledge
I wanted to ask, are we black? I tell them yes, very beautiful at
we
that.
Are blackity black.
Blackly black. You can't get no blacker than this.
You want to check my DNA? It's real black.
Real from the motherland. Anyway, Houston, we have a high today of 97, a low of 77. Feels like 104 degrees during the day, 87 at night, with an 11% chance of rain. Winds out of the south-southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. That's a little windy. Again, it's going to be hot and sunny, and humidity will be high all day long. That is your weather. Grab your fans, get your water.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated. Stay in the house between the hours of 11 and 6. And when you do go outside, get you at least 30 minutes of exercise. We're just trying to help you be great. That's it. There's keys to being great.
If you can go to a facility, go to a facility where it's some AC to do that. Because I'm trying to tell you, it's hot.
It's hot.
It's burning.
But y'all got it. Y'all got it. Don't even worry about it. Y'all got it.
Yes.
From the 92%ers. Anyway. Anywho.
We got a new guest, it seems like, in TikTok, Judith. She said the suspense is killing her. What is this live about? We are a radio show. So we are pre-recording our show for Monday morning with Holly Springs, Mississippi and Memphis, Tennessee. Listen in. Tonight is Coach's Corner. So we will have some special guests coming on tonight. So sit back, enjoy the show.
Yeah.
That's what this is about.
And Coach's Corner's topic today is create a life you don't need a vacation from. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about.
I love that.
Yes, yes,
Every
yes.
day we on vacation.
Every day, every day.
I like
That
that.
is that's the life that I want. Yeah, sign me up for that life.
I know that's right.
Anywho, anyhow, let's go ahead
You're
and
welcome,
get
Joy.
in this news that you can use, baby. Oh
Well,
my,
mine, you know what? Let me just do
yeah,
Memphis
you do
real quick
you.
because we gonna stick on the topic of weather because it's hot. So they put
Hmm.
a weather alert out for the next 3 days, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday in Memphis, Tennessee, due to extreme heat. So they have a weather advisory. That means y'all need to be in the house or uh, somewhere where some AC is. They have some cooling sensors. So look, go ahead and use that machine on your phone, that Google machine, to find where your closest cooling
That's
center
a
is.
Google machine.
It's a Google machine on your phone. Go look it up. If your AC is broke, do not sit in no hot house. Okay, it's dangerous when
Mm.
the heat is reaching over 100 degrees. And they're saying that this is going to be today, Monday for you all, Monday and Tuesday, and they have it in effect until 8 p.m. Tuesday evening. So yeah, find you a cool spot. Friends, family, do not just sit in the house with no AC. Okay?
Please
I would
don't.
not recommend that. Get out of your house, go to somebody's house or go to a cooling center and cool your body temperature down. Nothing worse than a heat stroke.
Absolutely, absolutely, and we protect our community, and so we definitely want to make sure that you guys have a safe space to go. I'll look that up and give that to everyone by the end of the show. You will have a safe space if you need to go to one of those cooling centers in
Mm-hmm.
Holly Springs, as well as Memphis, Tennessee, and Houston. We gotta have to make sure that our people, all people, no matter what race, religion, or culture, gender, it doesn't matter, human beings have what
Mm-hmm.
they need in order to survive. And that is in these hot cities right about now, that is AC. That
It's a
is a
must.
cooling center, yes, and, with plenty of water. All right, sis, let's go ahead and hop into some news that you and I and the rest of us can use. Boy, I tell you, this administration is, I'm over it. I'm gonna say what everybody else is thinking. I'm over it. I'm ready for it to be over with. I'm tired. I'm sick of seeing all of them making the entire country look like some um, unsmart people. Okay, I'm tired of it. Every country laughs at us. We no longer are respected because of the choices that some of us decided to make when they put a felon and a clown back in office, and he has not disappointed. He has done exactly what we thought he would do. I
Everything.
believe Kamala,
And then some.
and
Everything and
then
then some.
some. Some things
Some.
some
Um,
we could never imagine because we aren't evil. So we don't think about stuff like that.
yeah.
Anywho, anyhow, go ahead and
Yeah.
get into it, sister.
Well, one thing, like I was telling earlier when we was like pre gaming for the
Yeah.
show, I was talking to letting Mel know our sister Melbo that I didn't really read too much news today. But what I did come across was, the Pentagon and their foolishness. So we did lose 4 soldiers recently.
Hmm.
May they rest in peace.
May they rest.
I
May-
pray for their families. The hurt and pain has to be undescribable. Okay. Nothing can ever replace
Unbearable.
the loss of your child, your mother, your brother, your sister. Nobody can ever feel what they feel. Of course, this president has no kind of empathy, emotions, or care.
Then
So the Pentagon officials Iran war death toll no longer lists the 4 troops that were unalive during the renewed fighting. So, in other words, the selfish POS, because he wants to decrease his fatality numbers because of this senseless war that we don't know why we over there in the first doggone place or why we involved in this. He wants to remove these soldiers, these heroes, these young people from this list so he can keep his number count down. I ain't lying, y'all. Do what you as you may with this, because I'm like outdone. I can't stand them.
I after a while, you try not to get immune to what's happening, and it just frustrates you, plain and simple. You just
And
get frustrated. And for your mental health, do just know mentally, the only thing that you really need to do is go vote. You don't have to turn on the news every single day and follow this mess. Know what's happening in your community. Know what's going on within your world, within your your surrounding circle. But so much is happening that it's overwhelming some people. It's to the point where those people fight with depression anyway. People
mm-hmm.
fight with um, mental illness or mental disorders anyway. And to think that we live in a country where they don't care if we live or die, plain and simple.
No.
All
And,
it is about is money.
and you know the sick part, the
Walk
real
away.
it's already sick. It's a disgusting way to think, but they don't have to pay these families death benefits. And you know, this is the selfishness of the demons that we are dealing with right now, where you won't have to pay these families death benefits. And
How
you're
they
making
actually
billions of dollars.
Kerrick's breast was just in front of them begging for billions of dollars. And four soldiers lost their lives due to being over in a country we shouldn't be there. Plain and simple. We are BB asked Frumpy to do his bidding, of course, like a little lapdog who has a stake at the end of that rope, because of course he's getting paid some way. Of course, he went over there, has us in this war. These babies lost their lives. These young people lost their lives. And instead of them being upheld
Honored.
and honored, they have the president of the United States. Oh, Lord have mercy.
We can't make this stuff up, y'all. This is too unreal to be just, this is just unreal life. Like, this is not like you trying to discredit how they passed away. Like, they wouldn't have been where they were stationed
They wouldn't have
had you
been there.
not been, and nothing would have been flying over that way had y'all not been attacking these other people. Like, quit playing with us. And the fact that they do it in our face, y'all. In our face. It's not hidden. It's not, they try to sugarcoat
Undercover,
it.
no.
No, they do it in our face
In our
as
face.
if we can't pick up on it.
Go vote. That's the only thing you need to do. November 3rd. Go and
And
vote.
mass drones. We don't need to come out just no, we need to go in
Every
mass.
every citizen of this country needs
Yes.
to go and vote. If
Mm-hmm.
we don't, and if you don't, you get what you get, and you don't have a fit.
You're right.
I'm part of the 92%. I've done my part. I will continue to do my part. Uh, I call it favor. I think about others, and I consider other people and what they're going through. Yes, I may not be in the same boat, but I have compassion for everyone. And so being part of that 92%, I've done my part, and I will continue. I
Yeah.
pray that everyone else does as well.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I wanted to touch back on Mississippi.
Okay.
Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves says that Ben Crump and Reverend Al Sharpton are stoking division and are to blame for threats amid Nolan Wells investigation. Go and vote, Mississippi. Do you hear me?
Please hurry up.
Vote him up out of there. At the end of the day, why would you not want to find out exactly what happened to a child, a young man in your state, and you're the governor? But instead, you want to, they're stoking division. They shouldn't have to be there if you're the people that were in power were actually doing their jobs instead of covering up. Let's call a thing a thing. If it was a white boy at a all black party, we wouldn't have this conversation at all.
Everybody be locked up. Who was at the party?
Everybody. So let's say what it is.
Stop.
Governor Tate. He needs to be replaced, Mississippi. Get out there and vote. We're not sitting back. No, we're not doing this anymore. I wore this shirt for a reason. Y'all got it, Mississippi. Get out there and vote.
Please do. As if we are not supposed to fight for our kids. As if we're supposed to just.
If you're not doing
okay.
Yeah, we're just supposed to sit back and say, okay, law enforcement did their job. No, we know that law enforcement did not do their job. So Ben Crump and Al Sharpton have shown up. They shouldn't have to do this. And they wouldn't have to do it if everything were fair in this country. But we know what it is. And you can't tell us anything different.
Right.
So, why don't you start arresting the criminals that think it's okay to strange fruit brown and Black people? Do that before you try and point out the fact that we had to have 2 prominent attorneys and activists come and show up because, of course, you weren't doing your job. Get to the root cause, sir. Governor Tate.
You should be saying stuff like that. Get to the root cause. But I digress. You like Kitty said, Mississippi.
Go vote.
Do what you got to do.
Y'all got it. Go vote. Plain and simple. We're not going to do this with them any longer.
No, ma'am.
All right, sis, let's take a quick commercial break. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 90.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The Community Connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
Hello, my name is Siva Carter, the founder of our nonprofit, Carter's Caring Hands. And what Carter Caring Hands does, we help families keep food on their tables here in the Michigan area. If you'd like to support us, go to carterscaringhands.com or ourplugs, OURPLUGS.com. Donate whatever you can, because every penny counts, every dollar folds, and together, you and I can uphold the dignity in the communities we serve. Thank you.
Mommy-daughter duo, Counselor Nikki and Addie, want to welcome you to the Sparkleverse, where every child has a light that is uniquely their own. Through heartwarming adventures like in Addison's Sparkle, unforgettable characters and everyday moments like in Kai Finds a Spark, children learn bravery, resilience, and the power of believing in themselves. Find us at CompassionCreationsPress.com and at OurPlugs.com. Hope we help you find your sparkle. Life can be overwhelming, but you don't have to face it alone. Join us for honest conversations about mental health, healing, relationships, self-care, and everyday challenges that we all face. No judgment, just real conversation, real people, and practical tools to help you heal, grow, and thrive, because your mental health matters, and so do you. Join Miss Jack and Counselor Nikki Tuesdays, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on all Our Plugs social media platforms and on WKRA The Change Radio, 9 a.m. on Wednesday.
Fall's fashion is finally here at Morningstar Boutique by Tam. From soft, cozy sweaters to stylish cardigans, whether you're heading to work, brunch, or date night, we have the perfect look waiting for you. Check us out at ourplugs.com for your style needs, where style meets confidence.
Welcome to a world that sparkles. You have found your one-stop shop. Sparkle Kicks has everything to outfit you from head to toe. Well, not everything, but close. From crochet hats, to sassy tees, to our custom blinged out Crocs and sneakers, we have it all. You can even customize your home with our resin art. Whether it's a custom set of coasters or K-cup holder, handmade dominoes, or your kid's very own custom tic-tac-toe board, we are here for you. We are located on Etsy, Our Plugs LLC, and the TikTok shop.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs of Community Connection on WKRA 90.7 The Change. So today's Coach's Corner, create a life you don't need a vacation from. I love that. I am actively trying to create that life. Yes, a life that I don't need a vacation from. You mean to tell me that I can have a life where I don't have to just settle for 48 hours? Oh, let's go ahead and bring up Coach Nikki, sis. And then we're just going to do a quick introduction to Coach Nikki, and then we're going to bring up our special guest today. We have a special guest. His name is Ulysses Baptiste, and he will be joining us shortly. Hey, Coach Nikki.
Hey y'all.
Hey,
Hey,
girl. How are you?
I'm great. Good morning. How are you?
looking good, looking good.
Looking
I feel good. Y'all
Gorgeous.
know because y'all know personally I got a good cry just
Yeah.
a little bit ago. So
Yeah.
I'm still in that high, if you will.
Good.
I'm feeling really good. But
Good.
I did decide to make today's topic my actual reality today. So I'm living in that. Y'all see, I'm not in my normal space because I decided, I said, you know what? My topic today is create a life that you don't have to take a vacation from. I'm with my friends. I'm having a good time. I said, let me bring my laptop. Let me bring my shirt, all my stuff. We're going to do this here. So I'm having a good time and I'm really excited. And y'all know the message. Shout out to Neptune 21 real quick. The message that I got, I mean, I'm floating. I'm literally on a natural high from that because it's when you least expect it. And I did share with my RPlux team. If you do not know and you're not familiar with Neptune 21, she is my little cousin. She's an artist. I don't know what lane to put her in. Her music is medicine music. But if you want to put her in a category, it's neo soul. Jill Scott, Lauren Hill, Eric Badu, that realm. She's in that space, and she sent me a beautiful video today, just appreciating me for always pushing her through and always being in support of her. But I let her know. I said my whole team supports you, and when I say my team, I mean our plugs. I mean our plugs. We are all fans of Neptune 21, and I mean I've been crying and crying and crying. I just finished touching up my makeup because I was like, whoa, and I was beating myself up about her. She has a really popular song called Black Goddess. Mm-hmm. And it's not spelled the original way, like goddess is Goddess. She says God is. So goddess, that's how she, played with the word. And I'm just like, wow. So she's like, yeah, you know what? We're coming up on a year. We're about to do something different. And I mean, I kicked myself for not being able to make it to that video shoot. So now I have another opportunity to be with her. And since then, she's met Lauren Hill. She's been with Erykah Badu a couple times. Yes. Raheem Devon.
Raheem Devon.
Kitty loves, DJ Kitty loves Raheem Devon. So she keeps with these people. So I'm super excited and I'm literally just floating tonight. So y'all, if I sound like I'm hot tonight, I am. Naturally. I am. And I can't wait to finish our show. And I say tonight because it's Sunday night in real time, but it's Monday morning for our folks in Memphis, Tennessee and Holly Springs, Mississippi. But if I'm super, super excited, I am. And I cannot wait, for us to end so I can wrap up whatever is going on that end with her in production and then let my RPlux team know because they know everything that's happening in my life. I tell them as soon as I find out, I'm like, But what a great platform. And if you're not already a part of RPlug's Community Connection, please, I strongly, strongly, strongly encourage you to be part of our team. I've been with them for over a year. It has been nothing but phenomenal. I have gained a sisterhood. I've gained big brothers. I'm old, but I'm still the youngest in the crew. I'm telling you, in the end, I feel so nurtured here and so loved and so valued. So if you are a business owner, please go to rplugs.com. Please sign up for a general membership. If you'd like to have an ad run on our shows every Sunday through Thursday night, please sign up for a membership there. It'll be a paid membership and we'll run your ad when you see these commercials come through. But I love this family. They are my family. They are my first go-tos when something great happens in my life. When something sad happens in my life, I come straight to them. So if it's something that you're looking for, a community, this is it. I mean, community connection is literally it. They are literally what the name means. And DJ Kitty and Morningstar, I honor y'all. I thank y'all every single day. Every single day I do.
Thank you, baby girl. Of course, of course, of course. God puts us where he wants us to be when he wants us to be there. And you just don't question it. You just roll with it. And one of the people that you've met along your journey was Ulysses Baptiste. And you brought him into the fold. And we are actually going to interview him today. We may as well bring him on up, the man of the hour. I have a few questions that I have and I want to support this young man. Good morning, or good evening, good morning, / good evening, good morning. Go ahead and come off mute, Coach. Let me take you off mute. I got you. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
We're doing just fine. I'm doing fine.
Good
I
evening, good
know,
morning. I
yes,
say both.
yes. I know Nikki's doing just fine. It's very good to see you. We finally got connected. Our plugs, we finally got the connection in. And today we are featuring you and what you have going on in Florida. So why don't you introduce yourself to our listening audience in Holly Springs and in Memphis?
Well, I'm Ulysses Bautista. I'm a co-founder of the Bautista Project Inc. It's a 501c3 nonprofit that helps unhoused community members, youth, teenagers, young adults that are not doing so well, especially in our communities. Um, I'm also a certified life coach from Coach Nikki's academy, Transformation Training Academy. So that's majority of me. I'm also active duty Army. I retire next year, so um, that's it.
We thank you so much for your service. And when we say it, we actually mean it. We say it, we mean it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for what you're doing in your community. Um, I'm happy to put a live face, because you show up on our shows every night. So it's nice to finally meet you in person. And I know that you wanted to talk about a back to school drive that your organization has put together. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh yes. So we at our nonprofit decided to do a back to school drive for our community. So here in Tampa and Hillsborough County, I live at East Tampa, so we have some rough neighborhoods and some people that need help. So we wanted to do a back to school drive and give out backpacks filled with school supplies to our community and show them that we have their backs and to start the school year successful instead of having to realize where this school supplies are coming from or what bill needs to get paid or stuff like that that goes with it because I used to live that, so I know that feeling.
Mhm.
So our nonprofit does it because we just want to give back to those that are actually in need.
Absolutely. That is encouraging and phenomenal. Let me ask you, how can the community support? Are you looking for volunteers, sponsors, or donations?
Yes, they could donate school supplies. They want to from our Amazon wish list. They can give out monetary donations. We are looking for sponsors, and if you're out in the community, um, just come out and volunteer. Just put some smiles on these kids' faces and make them start the school year as they're excited. Instead of having that frown saying, "Oh my God, my summer is over."
Yeah,
But with a community behind them, our future will be great.
absolutely. So when exactly is the school drive and where?
So it's August 5th from 11 to 3 p.m. and it's in the Claremont area in Tampa, Florida.
In Tampa, Florida. Okay.
Yeah.
So if people are trying to get in touch with you, how can they get in touch with you?
They can email me at Ulysses at the Bautista Project Inc.org, just like my name, Ulysses,
Mhm.
and then just the at the Bautista Project Inc.org. You can reach out to us through our website, the Bautista Project Inc.org. Um, and yeah, and they can find us also at if they want to participate to volunteer or um, want to come and sign up for the backpack, they can find us on Eventbrite. They just type in Bautista Project Inc. and our backpack school drive pops up.
That is perfect. I'm glad you put it on Eventbrite. Yes, we encourage all parents and all volunteers and everyone within the community to reach out, because this is how we connect. This is what's needed. Schools are around the corner. There are college kids going back to school. Parents are getting prepared for that, getting cars ready, getting cars serviced, paying that tuition, or in some cases having to deal with the federal government pulling those funds. Who is it? Howard University. Some of those students are dealing with financial aid issues. So we want to try and lighten the load for as many families as we can. And this is not the only back to school drive. There are many back to school drives that are happening. I encourage everyone to look into Eventbrite, put in your city, put in your state, and see where you can actually either go and be impactful or be impacted. It is important. Our kids, our children, our future deserve better. And it's up to us to, maybe we don't have it monetarily, but we have time. Going and you and your friends go, and instead of, hanging out watching TV or playing the game, you can go down there and volunteer. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's our community. I'm really happy that we've reached out, we've connected. What I'm going to ask from you, Ulysses, is a 30-second commercial. Send me a commercial. Let us play this for the rest of this month. Get some folks energized and let us sponsor you that way. We want to get the word out for what's happening in Florida, in your community. Although WKRA 92.7 The Change broadcast in Holly Springs and Memphis, Tennessee, everyone can listen to our station all over the country. All they have to do is go to, oh my goodness, I forgot the name of it. Hold on.
My Tuner app.
My Tuner Radio app.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the My Tuner Radio app.
Radio app.
And put in WKRA 92.7 The Change, and you can listen to this broadcast. Ulysses, I want you to come back. This is what I want from you as a co-founder of the Baptiste Project. When you have events that are happening, you reach out to us and you let us be a part of that. We want to be, our mission is to be a part of these projects. Our mission is to make sure that we connect no matter what state, because the internet's everywhere and you can listen from everywhere. So I would love to have you back. Do you have any questions for us, or do you want to, anything for us?
Oh no, you guys are amazing. I watch you guys, throughout the week, and I love your show. I love what you guys bring out. For us, this was a blessing for us to be out here telling you guys what our nonprofit does, that we give back to our community and stuff. So a lot of people don't know either that it's also a Black and brown nonprofit, because my partner is Black. I'm Hispanic. So
Yes.
we tackle both worlds, and we try to do whatever we can do to bring something or some kind of peace to our community.
Yes, I love that. I love that. I love to connect. And like I said, our door is open. When you have something going on, you let us know. This is how we can support all the way from Texas, and that one up there, she's in Virginia. So, we can connect, not only on TikTok, that raggedy app. Anyway, that's slip, y'all. I'm sorry, my bad. But yes, y'all know I can't stand TikTok. It's no secret. Anywho, Ulysses, I'm sorry, Miss Morningstar. I'm cutting.
I get caught in reading stuff. So go ahead. No, you.
Coach Nikki, do you have any? She was cracking up. She was like, "No, you can't talk right now." Miss Morningstar, do you have any questions for Ulysses?
I actually got caught in the same thing Morningstar was laughing at. So,
it's the truth. Did I lie? Did I lie? I didn't lie. Not one. Okay, all right. Go ahead. Miss Morningstar, do you have any questions for Ulysses before we go ahead?
You covered the questions. I just want him just to keep going. This is amazing. Like she said before, everybody look into your own city and see what type of involvement you can get with these type of back to school campaigns. Kids need stuff, and right now it is critical because we are up against probably the hardest times most of us have ever experienced in our adult life, where money is just funny. So these kids need book bags, they need pencils, they need paper, they need all the supplies to get back and get more motivated for school. So please donate or help.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, if I can add to that, to attest to what my sister just said, the kids do need it. Also, the classrooms need it. These counties do not pay these teachers, y'all.
Yeah.
Like they're still at a very, 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 very low yearly salary. So the supplies that we get most of the time. So when we're looking at these lists and we're like, what you need all that for? The kid doesn't normally need it, but the teacher, the classroom needs it for the rest of the students and for any students that come in there and don't have the supplies that they need. So let's help our counties. I'm here in Fairfax County, and I have talked personally to these teachers, and they're like, they don't pay us enough. Like I use my own personal money.
They do.
They do. Expo markers, whiteboards, notebooks, folders, things like that. So what we're helping with, what Ulysses has started here, let's try to do that in all counties. And let's not be selfish about it, because where a kid is lacking, so is a teacher. They're using maybe $35,000 a year salary. And they're using it. And these people have families of their own. So this, I know, Kitty, I know.
And they do use their personal money.
They do money because you do have teachers that are actually dedicated and love what they do.
Yeah,
and they love their students, and so they're willing to do that. Okay, so just think about it. If you can just research in your county, how much does the basic teacher make? You know, whether it's a new student or a new grad student or someone long term, they still don't make a whole lot. So they're using their own personal money. They're recycling what they used from the years prior. I know this because I talk to my kids' students. I have one baby that's still left in school because I have 2 adult children, but one baby that's still left in school, even though she's virtual. Before she transitioned over to virtual, I spoke to her teachers. And I'm like, well, why does she need, I'm inquisitive by nature. Why does she need all this? Like, why does she need 30 packs of expo markers? She ain't got a whiteboard at home. She's like, no, this is for the classroom. You know, and what you bring, another parent might not be able to bring, so I get it. So we need to research and understand that we're helping our children, and by us helping the teachers, we're helping future children. So let's not be selfish. Let's invest in what Coach Ulysses is doing. Coach Ulysses, thank you so much. Welcome into the fold. I'm so grateful. I'm excited that my family has embraced you. But yes, let's help where we can.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Coach Ulysses. I'm going to drop you backstage. I truly appreciate you. I will be expecting another email. Well, we see you every day, so that's not a problem. But whatever you have going on, we want to be a part of it. Okay. And that is our promise.
Keep it up.
Just continue with the good fight, you know, good trouble, and continue making sure that our future has a future. All right, you guys, we are going to take a quick commercial break. You are listening to Our Plugs, a community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
What's up, everybody? Scott Cologne, District Attorney and candidate for the United States Senate for the great state of Mississippi. I had a great time talking about my campaign with the crew at the Community Connection morning radio show. I'm running because Mississippi matters. Our families are paying more for less, and our rural hospitals are under serious threat. I spent my career fighting for my community, and I'll bring that same fight to Washington. Folks in the Holly Springs area and worldwide should check out our convo and visit cologneforsenate.com because Mississippi matters.
Hello, everybody. My name is Monica Meeks. I'm a wife, a mom, and a soldier for life. And I'm running for the 19th Judicial District Circuit Court Clerk for Montgomery and Robertson County in Tennessee. I am so grateful for Our Plug LLC for giving me an opportunity to share my platform and explain why I'm running for office. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, with the final day of voting on August 6, 2026. I'm an independent candidate, and I appreciate your support.
Remember, Iran doesn't have a choice in a lot of this because we destroyed so much. And I'll give you a quick math equation. Okay, maybe they do end up getting $20 billion, let's say. Let's say we're still $300 to $500 billion ahead, considering we destroyed their Navy, destroyed their Air Force, destroyed all those nuclear facilities I already spoke about, their steel manufacturing, their drone manufacturing, and so many other things. We destroyed all that and closed their ports. We're pretty far ahead.
So we destroyed everything, and we're going to pay them to rebuild it all, pay them to open the strait that was already open for free. And at the same time, people here in the district can't afford to eat, can't afford their health care, and can't afford rent. Got it. If that don't make sense to you either, please consider supporting my campaign. Go to BernardTaylorForCongress.com Let's bring some change here to Florida.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mara Keller, retired Army Lieutenant Colonel and candidate for Congress in Georgia's 3rd District. Now, I'm running because too many decisions in Washington are being made without listening to the people that they affect, whether it's public safety, veterans care, education, or protecting our constitutional rights. These aren't partisan issues. If you believe our government should work for everyday Americans and not special interests, I invite you to stand with us. Your donations help keep this grassroots campaign people-powered. Every donation fuels our voter outreach, ads, and our shared fight for a better Georgia. Visit marakeller.com to donate today. Let's finally serve the people who send us to Washington. And a huge thanks to DJ Kitty Cat 50 for the energy and the spotlight. Let's keep pushing.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. We are back talking to Coach Nikki, Create a Life You Don't Need a Vacation From. Go ahead and come off mute, Coach Nikki, and tell us exactly, what does that even mean, honey?
First of all, yeah, I'm already trying to hold my laugh when I saw Real pop in the room. And then
I don't even want to talk about Real. Because y'all know he has.
I'm goofy. I'm already trying to gather myself, and then I saw him pop in the room, and then you said something. Listen, it took me all the way back to yesterday. But I think that I really try to, you guys. So we pick these topics. We like to send our sister Morningstar and DJ Kitty our topics ahead of time. But for some reason, I mentioned this before on this show. For some reason, and good morning, Memphis, Tennessee, Holly Springs, Mississippi, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Good evening to you all too. You know that we pre-record this show, so it's Sunday night in real time, but it's Monday morning when you hear us on the radio. But for some reason, my topics seem to end up on the very thing that I'm doing that day, or maybe even experienced the week prior to. So today, I'm out and about, and I'm like, let me grab. Hours ago, I said, let me grab my laptop. Let me grab everything just in case. So I'm not rushing home to be in my spot to do my show. I can do this spot. And that's the beautiful thing about virtual, and being able to do things, on the streaming platform. So let me grab my laptop. We went out to Crafty Crab, had a seafood boil, listened to some music, had a good time. I'm creating a life that I don't have to escape from, because most of us are always inching to get to Friday. Mm-hmm. Every single week we do it here on this show. It's almost Friday, y'all. We even call Thursday Friday Eve. Because we're always trying to get over everything, but so we skipped being able to actually enjoy the days that make up to get to the things that we actually get to enjoy, and we minimize it to the fact that we just get to enjoy Saturday and Sunday. It doesn't have to be that. We can actually create a life that we enjoy every single day. There are 7 days in a week. Why have we decided that we get to only enjoy 2?
I didn't decide that. That's what.
Not even us. Most people, right? It's a mindset thing. It's like, most people dread Mondays. Most people dread Mondays. Statistically, most people dread Monday. We can't stand Monday. And I've even said, when I was working a 9 to 5, this group won't be always working. Listen, we're gonna be done soon. After a while, our plugs and our businesses is all we're gonna be doing. And I'm telling you, I speak that over our lives individually and as an organization, that will be the case. But most people dread Mondays. Most people have decided that Saturday and Sunday, so much so that you won't even allow yourself to do anything or have fun throughout the week, because you feel like Saturday and Sunday are the only days you actually get to enjoy yourself. So, but we have to think about that. Time is limited. So think about all the 7 days that you've had in your life, and you're only enjoying 2 out of those 7.
Yeah. I'm not with it. I want off. I do. I want off. I'm not with it.
Off of what? The plantation?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I want off the plantation, please. I'm tired, y'all. I'm sick of the plantation, and I'm sick of the people in the plantation, on the plantation. Oh, I'm sorry. All right.
I just think we all get into this pattern. It's definitely a pattern where every day is just, okay, Monday comes, the routine, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Mm-hmm. All right, Friday is here. Mm-hmm. We got, the last day of the week. Now we got Saturday and Sunday. And they fly past so quick. Yeah. Like, it don't even feel like you've been had a chance to just even, catch yourself and do some things that you really enjoy doing. So I'm really interested in this, and that's why I'm sitting here quiet, because I'm going to learn something today. Create your life that you don't need a vacation from.
Yeah, absolutely. Before you get started, I need to piggyback off of what Ms. Morningstar said, because I had a little person walk up to me and ask me, Nana, why do you have to go to work 5 days out the week and you only get 2 days?
A child will make you sit down.
Play.
A child will make you sit down and be like,
And he said, and why does it take for all those hours? It takes so long during the week. And when it's the weekend, the 2 days, why does it go by so fast? And I just looked at him and I said, baby, I don't know, but you are absolutely correct. That's why you have got to work.
We need to talk to a management
about children.
Can I speak to the manager?
We need to talk to Block. He's right though, and we can learn from children, because even children that go to school every single day do they not make time to play after school every single day?
They do.
Hello. They don't just wait till the weekend. They make, Grandma, can I go outside? Can I go to somebody's house? Every single day they make time to play. And when I say that the brain naturally looks for proof of what we tell it, so if we're conditioning ourselves to believe that we only have Saturday and Sunday to enjoy, we will start to believe that we cannot live our lives fully until Friday night, Saturday, and maybe a little bit of Sunday, because Sunday night you getting ready for Monday. We've created this idea. It does not have to be true, but this is the story that we've developed and we've told ourselves.
Yeah. I think that we need to tell ourselves something else.
We need to tell ourselves something else.
Script.
I'm reading the comments. P said, live every day. I think that she said up here. I'm trying to scroll to it. She said, live daily, live life every day. Then Meek said, live each day. Meek said, just becomes routine. But even our routines, we can change. We have decided, we don't realize, I'm so into the mind and mindset. This is not something that I just talk about. It's something I do. Like, I have studied this. I'm really, really, truly intrigued by the brain and how it operates. We tell our mind what to do. Our mind doesn't tell us things. Intrusive thoughts are when random things pop in our minds and we think we have to act on it. We have decided that our feelings are facts. It's not true. What is happening in your reality? So you have to understand that you can tell your mind something. So if you told your mind, I can't stand Monday, I can't stand this person that's calling me, you start to believe all of those things. I can't stand this job. You start to believe that. You start to actually operate in that same sense. So when you start to tell yourself, you know what, after work, I'm gonna go do it. I know plenty of people every day they are out, and I'm like, what you do for a living? I know that they work, but at the same time, they've decided to not be a prisoner to the things that they do. I know that I have to pay these bills, and I know I have to show up to this job, but I'm gonna make the best of it every single day. It can be tiring. It can be draining. However, after you clock out, your life is yours. But your life is still yours every single day. You still choose to go to that job. Paying or not, you choose to do that. And I think that we forget that in the corporate world. We have an interview with somebody and we're so caught up on them liking us and us possibly getting a job. You got to interview them too. Do y'all have a good work-life balance? Do y'all have a good work-life balance? If my kid is sick, are y'all gonna give me pressure about taking off work? We forget that we actually have agency over ourselves in this lifetime. And when it's over, it is over. You don't get to go back and redo it, which is why all these 7 days, maybe stop counting them. Stop counting them. In this moment, I say, you know what? I got my show tonight. Usually on Sundays, I rest and I don't do anything. Yesterday, I had my autistic nephew all day long. He was even in the meeting with us yesterday, y'all. On Saturdays, our place, we meet every Saturday, y'all. Shout out to our place. We had a meeting. We have a meeting every Saturday. I'm like, I got a meeting with him because I'm having to help my sister out. And normally I would not have done that because I'm like, you know what, Saturday night, this is my me time. I got to rest. And then I'm like, why do I have it structured like that? Mm-hmm. Why do I have it like that? Like, I got room for this. Things are happening right now in real time. Mm-hmm. He's only going to be this size right now in this real time. The only time that I'm actually sure about is right now in this real time. I don't have tomorrow. I don't have next week. Life is once you understand the brevity of life and that's how quick life comes and goes, you guys, you start to take the numbers off of things. You stop counting things. So I think we should stop counting the time and counting the days and rushing to get to Friday. Make every day your Friday.
I like that, Nikki.
I do too. And it's important. It is, sis. I mean, it's so easy for us to get so caught up with every day. And when you said, you tell yourself you don't like your job, you're right, because I don't think that it's the things that we do for a living. I think it's just the atmosphere, and we feel like it may be interfering with us doing what we really want to do. I know that Miss Morningstar and I are both in the process of going through interviews and interviewing, and that is one of the questions that I do ask the people that I'm interviewing. What does work-life balance look like for you? Because I need people to understand it's not always about the job. Yes, we need a job so that we can actually pay our bills. But if you are just gung-ho, I'm just going to dedicate, my life, you know why I'm not going to hire you? Because you're going to burn out.
Yeah. I'm one of those supervisors. I've told y'all before. I definitely, like right now, I'm going through end of the year evaluations, and I'm meeting with my staff, and we have real discussions. And one of my main points in my discussion is mental health days. I always tell them, take a mental health day when needed, because do not let this consume you. Yes, more responsibility is coming on to us as a team. As a job continues to change. That's just work in general.
That's every job.
Every job. It changes, but we have to be able to adapt and also know that we have a free time after that clock is the clock strikes, whatever, 3:30, 2:30, whatever your time is. That's your time. And also, if you need a day, take a mental health day. Do not let this place consume you.
Yeah,
because you won't be any good to the job when you come to do your work.
You won't. And you'll start regretting it, and then you'll burn out. And what I need active minds. I need minds that aren't so burdened down that they can't think. I need you to think outside the box. Yes, I'm in finance, but there's more to what we're doing outside of finance. We have to see how we can full circle this entire gig, or if we don't communicate and connect the dots, we won't be able to survive. So I need people to understand that, not only for your company, but also for your personal life.
Right.
If you don't connect the dots, you see people who actually work at jobs for 20, 30 years, and then they unalive, and those people, that job is going to replace you. Trust me.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. I was just talking about a coworker that I had. She retired in May. It's been when I worked at the hospital. She retired in May. She passed away in June.
Ooh, baby.
Like, what? But I think that being a transformative mindset coach, I get you to see things from a different perspective. Most of us see situations and we take them into our perception of based off of how we will feel. Think about if you went to a hospital. I'm a healthcare person. So think about if you went to a hospital and my mindset was, as your nurse, I can't wait to get these 3 12-hour shifts out the way. You ain't gonna want me.
And you're not gonna pay attention to me.
So that's when I say, like, reposition that. Think about the people that you're actually servicing. Think about the things that you're doing. It does not have, because when you focus your mind on, I can't wait to get this over with, you miss everything that's in between there. And this is why I say, like, but we all know that when you're doing something that you love, it doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel like a job. So it's even more important when you're doing something that you feel like you have to be doing because it pays the bills, it's feeding the family, things like that. When you have to do it, those are the things you need to pay all the more attention to. Those are the things you actually need to be patient with, because they're still part of your life minutes.
Right.
They're still part of your life minutes. They are still memories in your life. And we don't see it as that. We see it as something that we got to do. Those things that we have to do for 8 hours, 5 days a week are still taking off time of our life. So why not make the best of the time? Because it's still chopping off at you.
I agree.
You can block it out in your mind all you want to, but it's still your time. We look at the clock, we get out when you work 7 to 3:30, 7 a.m. That's still time on your life. You might be on somebody else's clock, but it's still your life, baby. It's still your life. So why not make the best of that? So find something fun. I think I said last week, find something fun and find joy in everything that you do. I don't care if you got to make it up. Find joy in every single thing that you do, whether it is, I'm going to work this extra shift. I don't care who called out and you had to pick up somebody else's shift. I'm picking this up, but I'm going to get them new Louboutins with this shift money.
Okay.
I'm going to pay this extra bill with this shit. You got to make it up. Psych yourself out. You can trick the mind. You can hypnotize the mind as much as you want to, but everything that you do, even the things that you don't do, it's still part of your life minutes. It's still your life minutes.
I agree. You know, Nikki, that's a good way of looking at it. Instead of looking at, oh God, I hate this, and about bill. If you do have the opportunity to pick up a second shift, put it towards your vacation. Put it towards something that is tangible for you. Something for you, not another bill. And I pray that you're in that position to do that. Life is short.
Mm-hmm.
You look up, your kids graduate from high school, then they go off to college, and then they start having their own families, and then you get grandkids, and then they.
And it
goes
like it's moving real fast lately.
It is, baby. Let me tell you,
we already near August, y'all. We about to
already.
I got one kid left in grade school. I can't
already.
Please.
I had a conversation with a friend, someone in my life, and I'm like, we are our parents now.
Yes, we are.
I'm my mom now.
Who would have thought?
Who would have? But and I sit back and I think about how much my parents did and sacrificed, and I was so busy being a young mom and trying to finish school and be a brand new wife, and oh my goodness, it was. But now my kids are grown, and now I have grandkids. And now, I got a birthday this upcoming Friday, and he's telling me about why do you have to work 5 days a week? And he's only 7. So if the kids get it, and I know my grandson at LSU, I know he gets it, because he's like, oh no, Nana, I can't sit in nobody's office I gotta be able to. I said, baby, you gotta get there.
Yeah. But they do get it, because your grandson that's at LSU is how old?
19.
The kids in that generation, they are not with.
They get it.
They're like,
they are not
in prison.
They are
5 days a week. Are you kidding me? They're finding things that they actually like to do and making money from it. And a lot of them are getting rich from it.
Let me tell you, if you haven't watched that movie with Kevin Hart and Tiana Taylor on Netflix.
Oh, I watched it.
What is it, 72 hours or something like that? I turned on it. Yes.
So funny.
That will explain to you this new generation of young people.
Yes.
Because they don't see life the way we did. I grew up, saw mom and dad go to work, came home. I was a latchkey kid, and I just saw that dynamic. Graduated, went to school, got married, all that. And so I followed in that example, but I think my grandkids, they're like, oh no.
Yeah, it's different.
Yes, most of us saw the struggle and decided that, okay, so we need to struggle too. They're seeing the struggle and decided, I ain't doing that.
I ain't doing
and they don't have to. They don't have to, because technology has now afforded them ways to be able to become innovative and creators and get on here and use those tools to create wealth, and also doing things outside the box, like Kitty said, like making money on the side, knowing how my daughter, she does hair. She's self-taught on how to do hair, and she's found a way that she's gonna try to make money while she's in college doing hair. For the girls.
She has 2 things that she can do. Baby girl can cook just like her mom and daddy.
She can.
She can do hair. So either way, baby girl's gonna be fine. And these young people are finding different ways. Even mine. He was telling his parents, my daughters, I don't want a new car, because we were going to get him a new car to go back to school. He was like, no, let's just get my old car fixed, because it's paid for. I got money. I need to invest, because he's an engineer. He has a group that he belongs to.
I like how you think.
I need my money to invest with. I don't want a new car.
I tell you, Kitty, this is giving me chills, because my friend just said the same thing recently. He said he wanted an old school
I don't want a new car.
I wanted to put his own sweat equity into it. And I was like, really? What? Like,
yes, just give me something that can
on it. I said, okay.
This must be a boy thing, because my diva, she
now Morningstar, it gotta be, because I got both. Okay.
Yeah.
The daughter said, Mom, when you gonna be done with your car?
We just got her a new car. She liked it. It fit her, and she just,
Oh,
but
that's good. Oh, that's where you. Yes.
yeah. So girl,
But
you a little different.
look, our kid, you got to meet your kids where they're at. Mine, he said, no, hold off on the car.
I like that.
I want to take my money and invest. And I'm like, did y'all tell him I'm paying half the car note? And he's like, Mama, he don't want that. He wants to invest his money. All right, then. Hey, I will keep my.
I ain't gonna fight with you.
Look, I'll invest with you, baby boy. That's y'all, these youngsters. Look, they know more than we do when it comes to AI, when it comes to
smart.
They're smart.
I love it.
I will sit down and listen. I will absolutely sit down and listen. You just got to look at that younger generation and see how they're making money up. I mean, do y'all ever just click on TikTok sometime and just scroll through and see what they do?
Yes, these kids are very
caked up. They caked up. Meanwhile, we packing up
innovative.
briefcases, going to work to look at people we don't even like. They in there. I done seen some playing the game at the screen, playing the game while we in the room tapping the screen. And I was like, why y'all sending him gifts? He ain't doing nothing. But they figured it out. So like I said, our generation and generations after or close to our generations have seen the struggle and decided that was the example and that we needed to struggle, especially in the Black community. We don't feel like something is worth having unless we struggle for it, unless we put our blood, sweat, and tears into it. Our kids have decided, I'm not doing that. Get somebody else to do it. There's a different way. And I will actually sit and learn from that. I'm going to sit and listen to you because you done figured out the cheat code, baby. I don't have to struggle. I don't believe that life is even about that. And being in the middle, I turned 40 in less than a month and a half. Like, I still don't believe that I'm supposed to be struggling. I did 20 years in healthcare. Hey, I still don't believe that that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't feel like I'm creative. You're not here and just work hard and then retire. And like I said, Miss Patsy, I don't believe it. Miss Patsy. And this is I just was telling my friend about this earlier today, and it's crazy that you said something about, retiring, working in retirement. Miss Patsy was 60 something when she retired, and she was a clinical technician at the hospital that I worked at. And her husband came up there, he's a saxophone player. And he said to us, all of us at the nurses station, he said, I pray to God that he takes me before my wife, because I don't know how to live my life without her. I don't want to live my life without her. And when I tell you, we was crying, so I almost cussed. We was crying so bad. And Miss Patsy, we were doing her retirement party. That's when he said it at. This was in May. Miss Patsy passed away that June.
Oof, that hurts.
And it was just something that I put in my bag of, I'm not put here to just work all my life and then go.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
What's the point?
I
have to agree.
I don't agree with that. I'm from the Northern Virginia area. And a lot of people up here, like, they work and they retire and they settle down in Florida. Like, there's like a retirement community down in Florida, like something, the Gables or something like. And I'm like, that's it. It got it. Polo. Sorry, y'all. It has to be more to life than that. I know it is because I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen it. It might have been in small increments, bits and pieces, but I've seen it. And I don't believe that God's purpose for me is to be here working for somebody else, making their dream come true, and then I'm out of here. No,
exactly.
Be enjoyed.
Exactly. Giving your life 20, 30 years to a company, and then
your body,
your body,
down.
And
by
your
the time
mind.
it's time to retire, you just broke down to tired and do anything. It's in a lot of cases.
Exactly. I mean, that's why I am adamant about, you got to get up. You got to go. Look, it's real easy to get complacent. It's real easy to say, oh, well, I'll do it next year, or I'll do it next week, or I'll do it now.
Yep.
Do it now. Do it just like you're looking for a job, just like you're going to your job. Do it now. Live your life, because we only have one. Mm-hmm. One in this lifetime. I wanted to give those cooling stations because I feel like it's very important. I'm going to say it really quick. For Holly Springs, Memphis, Tennessee, and Houston, Texas, if you know someone or you yourself, you are in need of a cooling station, dial 211 and give them your zip code, and they will direct you into the right place where you can go. It is too hot to sit in a house with no AC. Please don't do that. And if you know someone that's sitting in the house with no AC, go get that person.
Bring them to
go get them,
please,
right now. Anywho, Coach Nikki, you give us words of wisdom, you make us think because, baby, I want to live a life like I'm on vacation all the time. That is my goal. That
I
is
want people to stop saying, and I speak to myself as well. Oh, I ain't got the money to do it. No, you do.
got the money to do everything else.
You got the money to do everything else. You got the money to go blow it at the, somewhere eating or whatever, doing something. You got the money to go on that vacation. Go ahead and go.
Yeah. But these are the same people, sis, that claim they have a happy life. Why are you constantly trying to escape it then?
Yeah.
That's a word.
Right now, are you happy? They're gonna say yes. Why are you constantly counting down the next vacation then?
Yeah.
You happy?
Take your time. Go.
Yeah.
Go.
I have to
That's
say
my word.
all of that. Amen.
I think that we get used to the things that we have. We get used to seeing them all the time, that it becomes a regular. When as soon as something, your life or any type of your part of your livelihood is threatened, you start to, now it's significant. Now you start, let the repo man or anybody, so it's something random come and snatch your stuff. All of a sudden it matters to you.
I don't want to,
because you're so used to it every single day. we take advantage. But if we got a nice house with nice landscaping to go to every single day, baby, that's a vacation. Because I'm pretty sure you passed a homeless person on your way home. I'm pretty sure somebody stopped you at the 7-Eleven or whatever stores you have in your neighborhood and asked you, did you have a couple dollars? It could be us at any given moment. Your life is somebody's vacation, is my point.
Yeah.
Your life is my life is somebody's vacation, is my point. So instead of trying to escape it, when we lie and tell that story, oh yeah, I'm happy. Are you truly happy? Yeah, I'm happy. And our ego is speaking for us. No, you're not. Because I bet you're trying to, you're going to go to work tomorrow and be like, I can't wait to get to Friday. But I thought you was happy. You're constantly trying to escape right now, every single day. Somebody praying for the job that you got.
Come on, sis. Come on.
Somebody praying for the car that you drive. We complain about gas prices, but you got gas money to put in that car. Somebody wish they had that gas money that you have. Somebody wish they could pay a mortgage, but we cannot. So we take advantage of the things that we are so used, because it becomes routine. Just like Meek said in the chat, it just becomes routine. It's a routine. That routine makes us ungrateful in some aspects. That routine makes us take advantage of the things that are blessings in our life in many aspects. So think about if all the things that you get to do every single day. And Neptune 21 said, she said, I got to drive to DC. She said, no, what? She corrected herself on her video. She said, I get to drive to DC today. And it got me real quick. I was like, yeah, you know what? That's right. Because I used to say, I don't have to do anything. I get to do it. I get to show up to this job. Because I know what it feels like to apply for jobs with a master's degree and can't get nothing.
What?
I know what it feels like. So that's what I mean by the life that you don't have to take vacation from. Because there's somebody out here praying, begging, and pleading for the life that you got right now.
In your space. You ain't lying. You are not. That is so doggone true.
It really
you see it, and I know we see it, Kitty. I mean, just living in Houston, Texas, we see so many homeless people. Baby. And we have to learn to show appreciation for what we were able to obtain and have. I know sometimes we seem unappreciative. I've said things out of my mouth and caught myself like, wait a minute, because I'm able to go to a job. I'm able to get a paycheck.
There you go.
And it ain't never late, because if it was, I wouldn't be there.
Baby, you stop paying me, I'm never coming again.
Okay, never showing up.
Never.
You know how the guy on Harlem Night said, I ain't never coming home? That would be me. I ain't never coming back. Quit playing with me. I need my cash money in there on time, on the day. Okay? And we just need to learn to appreciate that. So thank you for those words, because you hitting the core. You do it. And you do it every time. You girl, you cold. Girl, you cold.
It's cold.
I love y'all so much.
All right, baby girl. We need our affirmation for the week.
He's shaking.
I see him.
He know I'm crazy. It came out of the
Look, 20 years. He knows.
He knows 20 years. I'm still that same girl.
I love that.
And I would never want you to change, and I know he doesn't either. We love you just as you are.
I'm telling you.
I love y'all back.
Indeed.
Okay, Coach Nikki. Go on, give it to us. Bow your eyes and close your head.
Y'all ready?
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. I am intentionally creating a life rooted in peace, purpose, and joy. I no longer wait for vacations, weekends, or special occasions to experience happiness. Every day, I choose to build a life that feels like home to my soul.
Amen. One more again, please.
Hallelujah. Let's go.
I am intentionally creating, and I want to hyphenate that word intentionally. I am intentionally creating a life rooted in peace, purpose, and joy. I no longer wait for vacations, weekends, or special occasions to experience happiness. Every day, I choose to build a life that feels like home to my soul. And I want to close with saying, do not spend your life escaping the life that you created. Create a life you love waking up to.
Woo! It's a word.
A word. A word, baby girl. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
I so look forward to Sundays because you get us on the right track every time. I think I'm gonna go on and be happy that I get to get up and go to my job in the morning. They just better not talk to me.
For real, this economy, don't think about it though. Like, think about how this economy is going. What if they just let go of all black people? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it.
Anyway,
Baby,
we're not even doing that.
And the way the world is going, I ain't even get to report that the ICE people starting to mess with the Haitians now. So
Listen,
I look
and baby, we look Haitian.
I look Haitian.
We all
do. We all do.
We also look Puerto Rican. Okay.
Yes, we all do. But you know, they can keep messing around and find out. Miss Morningstar, can you go ahead and take us home before I say something, get us kicked off the air?
Because I'm about this.
I'm close. I'm this close.
Thank you, Memphis, Tennessee, Holly Springs, Mississippi. Thank you all for coming through today. Of course, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. The support is unreal. We thank you. Y'all, go to those cooling centers. Go to somebody's house who has AC. If you don't, be safe. Y'all are on a 3-day warning starting on Sunday. Y'all got 2 more days left of these severity of the heat. So protect yourself and your loved ones. Be careful. And until tomorrow, we'll be back at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. It'll be Veterans Voice.
9 a.m.
I already know.
9
9. Why do I keep saying 10? 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So please make sure y'all show up. Don't come at 10 because it'll be over. Come at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And come see us. We'll have some good stuff for you. Your Veterans Voice. Until then, see y'all tomorrow. Be safe. Thank you, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YT YouTube. We appreciate everybody's support. Have a good one. As we wrap up today's show, we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, tapping in, and staying connected to your community.
Remember, this platform exists to uplift Black-owned businesses, nonprofits, creatives, and community leaders who are doing the work that moves us forward.
Make sure you support today's guest. Share the show. Stay plugged into our plugs because when we support each other, we all rise.
Until next time, keep believing, keep building, and keep shining. You've got this.
You've been listening to Our Plugs, the community connection where communities meet opportunity. We'll see you next time.